Baltimore hosting Colorado. Rockies just 5-26 on the road, but one of those 5, the series opener, bottom 4, no score, not anymore. Bartender! Yeah. Miguel Tejada, young Kim. Solo shot is 19, 1-0 O's. Next batter is Sammy Sosa. 1 home run shy of tying Mark McGwire on the all-time home run list, and we got back-to-back jacks. That's opposite field gone. Sosa ties McGwire for 6th on the all-time career list. That's 583, part of a 6-run 4th. Let's have a legal flashback. You remember 1998, Sosa and Big Mac? Well, they dueled. And McGwire finished with 70, Sosa with 66, and then Bonds beat that record a few years later. Take a look at Sammy's shot again. The hop, Tejada urging it out. Sammy Sosa 17 shy, becoming the 5th player with 600 home runs. You see Tejada urging it out, and the O's go on and win it 7-2. New York and Chicago at Yankee Stadium, first time since the '38 series. Derek Jeter's side won the opener. Bottom 4, Yanks up 2. Tino Martinez shot down the line. Derek Lee going triple crown and Gold Glove. The flip to Glendon Rush. Tino out 3-1. Top 6. 3-1 New York. The Yankees placed Kevin Brown on the DL Saturday. Rookie Sean Handel taking a spot. That's fellow rookie Chen Ming Wong getting Lee swinging. Wong lasted 8 5 hits, 1 run. It's a fact. Derek Jeter has the longest streak among actives without hitting a grand slam in his career. 135 at-bats, but the bases have been loaded. Bottom 6, sound full.
Swung on and hit high in the air. That deep left center. That ball is going to be high. It's going to be far. Gone! The first grand slam of Jeter's career.
John Sterling with the call. Joe Borowski gave up the grand slam ball. Jeter's first granny, 7-1. Bottom 8, number 2 with number 2. Jeter with more yard work, this time off Cliff Bartosh. 8-1 final. New York has won 5 in a row. Among those players whose careers started in the expansion era, only Enos Cabell took more trips to home without hitting a bases-loaded homer. You might remember Enos from the 1977 film The Bad News Bears in Breaking Training. And you know, he also used to own the car dealership, Enos Cabell Chevrolet Buick.
My all-time favorite Astro. Buckos and Bo Sox. Bottom 3, Manny Ramirez was hit 6 times last year by a pitch. That's the 6th time he's been hit this year by a pitch. He would have to leave the game. Tom Brady doesn't like it. He came to see Manny hit. All right, the Red Sox, only team in baseball not to be shut out this year. Only Texas scores more runs per game. Bottom 6, Sox being shut out. Mark Bellhorn grounds out to Freddie Sanchez, former Red Sox property. Johnny Dangerously, the first. He went 1 for 5 in the game, and Williams out of the jam. Dave Williams pitched real well. Then got good support from Rick White, Jose Mesa, and Humberto Cota is the man. He was born in 1979, and to Pirate fans, that's a big deal. That's a We Are Family championship season, and the Pirates go into Fenway Park and win 2-0. No lifetime, 1.30 ERA, and Pedro had a big strike zone early. Ichiro took one low that he thought was very low, and Richie says, dude, I'm 8'9". I can't reach that. Dale Scott says, you're out of here. And boy, Richie loses his religion. Mike Hargrove is also tossed, and here come the baseballs and the buckets. Sexton 0 for 12 lifetime against Pedro. Doug Minkiewicz, top of second, 2 out and 2 on, and there's a key play at third. David Wright is tagged out. Did Mike Piazza step on home before the tag out? No. That means the run doesn't count. You see Dale Scott right on the play. That's still scoreless. Game still scoreless. Now 2-0 Seattle, and Randy Wynn hitting .301 this year, goes up the middle. He was 2 for 4 in support of Ryan Franklin, who pitched well again, but this time actually got some runs from his teammates. How about this? Later in the 4th, Raul Bañez, foul ball. This one looks like it's 7 rows up. Look at David Wright sell out his body, slam into the chair, knocking over patrons. Check out the Mets fan. Woo! Look at this guy trying to catch the ball in his hat and watch him go down. Oh, boy. Look at Sparky with the hat all turned. What a play by Wright. But for the first time ever, the Mariners can say winner, winner, chicken dinner against Pedro.
Angels and Marlins in Anaheim. Dontrell Willis looking to become the first 12-game winner in the majors this season. Bottom 4, scoreless. 2 on for Maisarius Turris. He goes short. Alex Gonzalez goes to third for the Force. Willis, 7 innings, 10 hits, no runs. Replaced as we go to the 8th by Jim Messier. The first batter he faced, Vladimir Guerrero. Game tied. Vlad's 9th. Messier was the losing pitcher in the series opener. Willis won't be the pitcher, the winning pitcher on Saturday. Bottom 9, sacks filled. Let's revisit Friday's game. Score tied at 1, like Saturday. Bases loaded, 9th inning. Gonzalez throws wild to home. Game tied. Angels win in 11. Back to reality. Darren Erstad batting against Valerio de los Santos. Gonzalez starts the 6-2-3 inning-ending double play. Erstad did extend his hitting streak to a major league leading 18 games. Willis long gone, but still into the game. Bottom 10, Todd Jones trying to keep Guerrero in check, and well, Jones will give him something to think about. Oh, how's it? Next pitch, Vlad gives him something to think about.
Here's the 3-2. Vlad swings and lifts the ball high and deep in the left field, out by the bullpen, out of here, walk-off home run, Vlad Guerrero.
Guerrero 2, Marlins 1. Vlad's first walk-off is an Angel.
Before they were the Texas Rangers, they were the Washington Senators. Now they're playing the Washington Nationals. There's Tony Armas Jr. And what Roddy Wumble is to Idlewild, Mark Teixeira is to the Rangers. Holding the world in his arms, that is his 18th homer of the year. Stoink off the pole. Texas leads 2-0. Now 5-0 Rangers. They lead the majors in runs scored per game. And Teixeira, his third multi-home run game of the season, 19th on the year. The Rangers have 26 home runs their last 13 games. 7-1 in the 5th. Christian Guzman up for the National sharp liner. And guess what? He can also win a Gold Glove this year. That's how good Mark Teixeira is. It's a top play nominee. The Rangers cruise. They were slumping for a while, but now they've won 5 of their last 6.
Friday, Minnesota the home team again Saturday. San Diego's Brian Lawrence, 1 win in his last 8 starts, an ERA of 7.36 on the road. Bottom 2, 2 out, 3-1 Dads. Lawrence facing Justin Morneau. Drive to center, Dave Roberts, the Red Sox World Series hero. He makes the catch, crashes in the wall, then lays down. Says Morneau can't believe it. I can't believe he caught it. That's the top play nominee. Top 7, Robert Fick, former Hawaii Winter Leaguer. Dad's up 3-1, leading off one of 16 hits. He went 3 for 5. Look at the ball under the chair that reliever J.C. Romero was sitting in. He didn't move the chair. Shannon Stewart finally picked it up. Romero says, I'll pop another piece of juicy fruit. Juicy fruit. Next batter, Ryan Klesko, 4 hits, 3 RBI. This counts. Luis Rodriguez. Communication breakdown. Lost it. The lights are in the roof or something. Fick scores. The Padres score 7-2 win and a 5-game losing streak.
These two teams met in the 1959 World Series. We pick it up. White Sox and Dodgers. Bottom 9. Yancy Brazoban in. Eric Gagne's on the DL. Brazoban has very good numbers this year, but he can't close the deal here. Aaron Rowan singles home Willie Harris. We are tied at 3. Next batter, A.J. Pierzynski. Go! We got to go to extra innings. But wait, Hee-Seop Choi is no KJ Choi. He can't reach it. So A.J. has new life.
That ball hit deep into left center field. Stretch way back. He looks up. You can put it on the board. Yes!
He gone, it gone. An amazing 2-out rally. And the White Sox beat the Dodgers. And Franco's actually playing in the game. He's 46 years old. That's the 100th homer. Red pitchers have given up. Milton's 23rd of the year. Franco. Let's flash back to the first game of the series. Julio Franco steals first. He steals second. He can't steal first. Then he steals third. The oldest player in big league history to steal twice in one game. Now back to Saturday night's game, and guess what? Home run. Franco, the oldest player in big league history to have a multi-homer game. Milton, by the way, is halfway to Burke Lylevin's record of 50 home runs given up in a season. He is now given up 25 on the year as the Braves win 6-1. Scorching hot Indians striving for their 8th win in a row. How about the Diamondbacks? They allowed a 10-run inning in back-to-back games. That's right. Now, Wednesday, 6th inning. Diamondbacks give a 10-run inning to the White Sox. Friday, 3rd inning. Diamondbacks give a 10-run inning to these Indians. The only other team to give up 10-run innings in consecutive games, the 69 Mets, who just went on to win the World Series that year. Good news for Arizona fans. Top of 5, Troy Gloss. And, you know, Casey Blake, they moved him to the outfield this year. You might want to move him back to third base. Spider-Man is making a play on the tarp, and woo! Top play nominee. That's great defense by third baseman on Saturday night. Bottom 5, we're tied at 1. Grady Sizemore, the greatest hitter in the world right now. Facing Brandon Webb, RBI double. The D-backs avoid the 10-run inning. but they still lose. And how about the Indians? They've won 8 in a row.
St. Louis took the series opener. Albert Pujols ripped his 17th home run of the year. The Cards win 5-2. Matt Morris improves to 8-0. Next up, Kansas City. Houston shut him out on Friday. Roy Oswalt shutting down the Royals. He went 8 innings. The Astros win it 6-2. Final stop, Toronto hosting Milwaukee. Carlos Lee. Well, power is the ultimate aphrodisiac. Hit a 3-run homer off Roy Halladay as the Brewers win it.
And no team has made more appearances than Texas's 32. The Longhorns have won national titles in 2002, 1983, 1975, 1950, and 1949. The 1983 team was led by Roger Clemens, who, 22 years later, may be sending his firstborn Kobe to Texas in the fall. Kobe Clemens signed a letter of intent to play with the Longhorns, but was drafted by the Astros in the 8th round last week, so he has a career decision to make. Longhorns 0-4 against Baylor this year. Their opponent on Saturday, and freshman Adrian Alanis gets out of trouble. He pitched 7 strong, top of 6 now. Runners on first and second, 2 out. Texas up 2-1. Mark McCormick, nice play on Robbie Hudson, but throws the ball away. 2 runs will score. Throwing error on McCormick. Oh, he is mad at himself. E1, Texas. They would go on to win 5-1 at the opening round of the College World Series.
All right, John, I see your Baylor, Texas raise you Tulane and Oregon State. Beaver Nation up 1 in the 6th, looking for more. Bases loaded. Cole Gillespie against Tulane's Micah Owings. And Gillespie deep to right. Oh, it's going to score. No, it's not, because Brian Bogasovic making the great catch. He's the 24th overall selection by the Houston Astros in this year's draft. Saves at least 2 runs. They are groaning in Corvallis, and more to come. Bottom 7, Scott Madden. Lone holdover from Tulane's last CWS trip 4 years ago. Pinch hit double. The Beaver outfielders can't get it to score, and Tulane wins it 3-1.
Today's time, we have 10 of them. Actually, a little more than 10. We cheated a couple times. Number 10, Dave Roberts used his legs to get the Red Sox into the World Series last year. Here, he uses his legs for Padre Nation, robbing Justin Morneau of extra base hits, going hard into the wall. We have more defense from the Padres Twins coming up at number 8.
Well, number nine, another guy who has legs and knows how to use them is Cornell Glenn. This is the crew in Metro Stars, and Glenn is making some moves, getting by all sorts of defenders. Take another look. Metro Stars win 3-2.
Oh, I saw a handball there. Here's number 8, Padres and Twins again. Shannon Stewart hitting, and look, he's walking. I hit that one out, but look at Damian Jackson in front of the big old glass of bud. He robs a home run away from Shannon Stewart. Padres win 7-2.
At number 7, there are now 7 players in WNBA history to score at least 3,000 points. Lisa Leslie, Tina Thompson, Katie Smith, Cheryl Swoops, Andrea Stinson, Shamika Holstall, and that gal, Vicki Johnson. Congratulations.
Show off. Number 6, walk-off wonders. A.J. Perzinski won the game for the White Sox against the Dodgers in the bottom of the 9th. They win 5-3. Meanwhile, earlier in the day, in Anaheim, Vlad Guerrero steps to the plate.
Vlad swings and lifts the ball high and deep in the left field, outside the bullpen. Out of here, walk-off home run, Vlad Guerrero.
At number 5, we're going to Pinehurst, U.S. Open, 3rd round. This is Thomas Bjorn. Approach, 128 yards on the 4th hole. 1 hop, and smells like the bottom of the hole. Bjorn, though, well, not good. Shot a 75 plus 10.
I mean Joe Green. Number 4, Rockies, Orioles, and Sammy Sosa ties Mark McGwire on the all-time home run list at 583. The home run list now stands like this. Aaron 1, Ruth 2, Bonds 3, Mays 4, Robinson, Frank 5, and Sosa and McGwire at number 6.
Well, at number 3, we're back to the U.S. Open. Born in Portland, Oregon, from the University of Oregon, on the tee, Peter Jacobson.
Tears in his eyes, I guess.
Oh, hole in 1. That means he's buying at 19. U.S. Senior Open winner last year in contention at the U.S. Open.
Number 2. Diamondbacks and Indians. And look at Casey Blake. You know, they moved him from 3rd base to the outfield this year, but hey, keep him at 3rd, Eric Wedge. Look at the defense. 1 for 3 in the game, now hitting 203 in that catch.
Hey, you want a 3rd baseman going in and meeting the peeps. How about our top play from Saturday? The Mets' David Wright in Seattle. Hey, you want my autograph? Wright had the right stuff, but the Mets and Pedro didn't. M's beat him.
SportsCenter.